When I'm on my bike, I'm free. There's no COVID-19, there's no politics, there's none of it. There's just what's happening in the moment. There's just me, my bike, whatever I'm thinking about, whatever I'm feeling, and nature. It's just that freedom. Cycling is freedom for me. So I guess in the cycling world, I mean, I've been an athlete my whole life. I've played soccer, tennis, baseball, and at this point in my life, I race and I do cycling events, and I train probably about 250 miles a week on average. I ride for my mental, physical, and spiritual health, and to inspire others. You can participate in a sport or activity at a really high level beyond what your mind tells you you can do. And so I want to inspire people as they get older to be active and enter events. It could be cycling events, it could be running events. But I think the best part about doing events is a lot of them are related to raising money for charities.
Out of all the events that I ride, the most important event is Fred Hutch Obliteride, which at its core is a cycling event consisting of between 1,000, 2,000 riders riding to honor those they love and to raise money for cancer research.
Obliteride raises funds through our donor network. We really rely on our participants to reach out to donors, friends, family, co-workers, in order to raise funds for their efforts through Obliteride.
Thank you, and have a great ride.
Some of our biggest cheerleaders, such as Greg Roth, is one of the reasons why we're as successful as we are.
Obliteride number 5, 2020, COVID-19 edition, man. And then I didn't even know where I was. It's like, I just check, okay, how many miles I got? And then it's like, oh, I know where I am now, yay.
So I rode my first Fred Hutch Obliteride in 2016, and the reason I chose to ride it was in reaction to something that happened when I was 11. Here, let me back up and kind of go back to the beginning of the story. When I was 11 years old, my mom died of cancer. She was 31, and I watched her body deteriorate, over the course of a few years. Her body was ravaged by radiation therapy. She had bone cancer. She would take a step and break her foot. The last summer of her life, she was probably in the hospital most of the summer before she came home to die. So, for me, doing Fred Hutch Obliteride was I guess, a way to heal. Because for a lot of years, I kind of buried it, Using cycling to honor my mom and to do something positive in the community on behalf of my mother, so that mom's memory could live and that her death could be meaningful. I can't change the fact that she died, but I can do something positive from it.
This has been a dream of mine, to put a team together and do this, and you guys are all here.
So after Obliteride 2016, I had met these two women, Jenny George and Ashley Berg. They were both young moms and both had dealt with cancer. Jenny had cancer and won. Ashley, on the other hand, was right in the middle of the battle with stage 4. So the first year I did Fred Hutch Obliteride, I rode 50 miles, and I actually felt really good and felt like I could have gone longer. So the next year I said, I'm gonna do 100 miles. And instead of just riding for my mom, I thought it would be really cool to honor 2 other moms as well as my mom. And that's when I thought of Ashley and Jenny. And then I thought, wouldn't it be cool to document that experience in the form of a movie? So I've decided to do that. And along with Jason Tang, we've been working on this documentary for 3 years now. But the best part of the shots, the composition, was the way the light's hitting the water, and then just the dusk, and the way that the sun kind of just kisses the top of Mount Rainier, and then you see the city in the background. That was from the shoot, the winter shoot, yeah.
Yeah, but my friends that are not going through cancer, I think that we're kind of getting more in that age where we don't go out as often.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I don't know.
It's when the cancer migrates to other parts of your body, and the cancer wants to live, and the cancer's smart, so when you remove the primary tumor, it will find a way to live somewhere else, and that's when it kills you.
So we decided to make the film, and in the process of making the film, I got to interview Ashley and spend time with her.
So after I had the chemo, then I went through daily radiation for 6 weeks. So going in every day.
My mom did that. Oh my gosh.
We had deep conversations, and she opened up to me, and I opened up to her, and we just held nothing back. And through that process, I just fell in love with her. This film project became the most important thing I had, and Ashley became the center of it. She died the day after Mother's Day on May 14th, 2018. She stayed alive long enough for her last Mother's Day. And she passed away at 2 in the morning.
I bring these photos with me of Ashley and my mom. They look so much alike. But I bring them with me when I'm writing to keep them present in my heart. And I also feel that with the photos, and I look at them, that they're with me. And especially for events or special rides where I want that, extra inspiration.
Greg has done an incredible job of writing in the name of loved ones that he feels he needs to honor. And I am so grateful that Obliteride has given him this opportunity.
When I'm out riding, I think of Ashley and my mom all the time because I think of their struggle. If I'm up on a climb or a hill, it hurts, and I'm struggling to get to the top. But then I think about their struggle, like their day-to-day struggle. So yes, that inspires me. My mom was a real hero, and Ashley, she's a real hero.
Watch City Stream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle Channel, or get video on demand and podcasts anytime at seattlechannel.org.